Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this Eurogroup press conference. Today we welcomed Bruno Le Maire, the new finance minister, I should say minister for the economy of the French government. We look forward to working together with him, and we had to say goodbye to Michael Noonan, who has announced that he will step down from his post. He could still be with us for the June meeting, but I didn't want to take the chances of missing his farewell. So we paid attention and our thanks to him for all the work he's done for Ireland and the Eurozone. I will only speak about Greece because I think that's the only topic of interest to you tonight. We have made huge progress on the policy package on which so much work has been done in the last months and on which agreement had been reached between Greece and the institutions. And the Eurogroup, of course, welcomed that very much. We are also very positive on the work done in Greece to implement those agreed measures and reforms in prior actions. Commissioner will say more about that. But a lot of work has already been done in Greece by the Greek government, and they are committed to continue that work as soon as possible so that we can work towards that next disbursement before the summer. Having said that, on debt sustainability, we've always said that if there was agreement on the second review, and I think we're close to formally closing the second review with a positive outcome. If there is agreement on that, that would open up the debt discussion to see where we are in terms of debt sustainability. And this afternoon, this evening, we had a first discussion, in-depth discussion, on the topic of debt sustainability, looking at very carefully at needs, options, constraints, but at this point we've not reached an overall agreement on that part of our discussion. So in the coming weeks we will continue our work on that and try to come to a definite conclusion in the next Eurogroup, which will be in 3 weeks' time. We will use that time well to work hard with the institutions and all member states involved. The Eurogroup today has made quite clear that it is ready and prepared to specify further what could be envisaged if needed in terms of debt relief. Of course, there are two guiding principles for the Eurogroup. That is that it needs to be inside the package that we had already agreed in May 16, and that the final decision on what actually is needed and will be put in place in terms of debt relief will be taken at the end of the program. The IMF today also made clear that they welcome very much the progress made, are impressed by the reforms and the work done by the Greeks, and still stand ready to go to the board, but they will also wait the final discussion that we hope to have in 3 weeks' time in the Eurogroup on the issues of debt. So overall, positive developments from Greece, lots of work done tonight. I think we are very close to that agreement, but tonight we're unable to close a possible gap between what could be done and what some of us had expected should be done or could be done. And we need to close that by looking at additional options or by adjusting our expectations. Both are possible, and perhaps both should be done. And that, I think, will bring us for sure to a more positive and definite positive conclusion next Eurogroup in June. Monsieur le Commissaire, c'est à vous.